everyone, and welcome to episode 4 in my playthrough with Ivana Shepard in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Today we're going to Ferros, which is somewhat of a lengthy mission, so I'm hoping to streamline it for you guys and keep it from being 2 hours long. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, we had just left Artemis Tau, and where we had found Liara. And Ferros is a short jump right up here. Well, short jump in galactic terms. Unfortunately, we're not going to Hercules. That would be fun. But we're going up here to Ferros instead. Alright, here we are. We'll go to Ferros. And Ferros is kind of the colony that we're going to is founded by the Exogeny Corporation. That's going to be a very important name to remember as we go throughout this episode. All right. As much as I love the realism of selecting something on the galaxy map, arriving, and then having to walk through the ship to the exit door, it would be really nice if I could just, I've clicked on where I want to go on the map and just be taken there. So today we're going to do Garrus and Tali. They're kind of our defaults for this playthrough. And Tali is definitely going to be needed to fight all of the Geth that we'll be finding.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Nice for Presley. I've got to go fight some bad guys.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
What's so important he needs to see me right away?
The Geth are making another push. Dan is preparing our defenses, but he needs your help. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Enemy sighted.
Never a dull moment in Mass Effect. Come on. Really? Oh, there you go. Come on, poke your head out. There we go. There we go. Come on, poke your head out. There we go. There's the door. All right. Oh, these guys are wickedly fast. Alright, so somehow I lost all my quick settings, so let me just get that all set back up. Okay, got all my quick slots organized here. Now, being that I'm adept, I am going to... If you can lift these guys and make them float, then obviously they stop bouncing around and you can shoot them a whole lot easier. So that's going to be my goal. Let's see if I can actually make that happen or not. Nope, didn't work. Damn. See? Bounces around all over the place. Yep. That was all my squad.
Negative contact.
I was totally useless there.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
But what if I find Geth there?
Alright, so this is Zoo's Hope. You can take a little bit of a longer way around that way. I always take a shortcut through these tubes here.
There, dear. Just relax.
And over here is Fidan.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Enemy contact.
Shields disabled.
Alright. Got some guys up the stairs here.
Shields disabled.
Alright, we need to go right up
Perimeter
these
clear.
stairs here.
Get down!
Alright, where did everybody go? Where'd they go? Oh, wrong button. Okay. Oh, we still got one guy. There's always that guy who likes to hide. He always hides behind this column. Okay. And there's the Geth ship flying away.
We should update Fidan on the situation before we move on to wherever the Geth are bunkered. He's the closest thing left to proper channels.
Alright, so there isn't anything else in here as far as loot or anything like that, I don't think. Wrong. I am wrong. All right, let me get this little bit of loot here, and then we have to backtrack through the tunnels and go back to where Fidan is. So I'll meet you right by Fidan.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after, and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
How do I get there?
The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
We'll get going then.
Good luck, Commander.
All right. So, we have to go back almost exactly where we were. Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking here on Ferros. So, okay, we just went up those stairs, and that's where we had that kind of curved room with all the Geth. So if we turn down this hallway, it is very easy to miss the elevator that we need. It is literally right around the corner here. There's the little button for it. But if you're standing right here, that does not look like an elevator door. It looks like just part of the wall. So it is very, very easy to miss this elevator. Here, I'll pull up the map. So the elevator we want is right here. Now there's stairs down to the tunnels over here, which you don't need to go to the tunnels unless you want to do the side quest missions. But we do need to go to this elevator right here. So like I said, it's a little bit hidden until you come around the corner and see that elevator button right there.
Watch out!
Scouts! They'll be here any minute now. I don't know how much more I can take.
There we go.
Perimeter clear.
Thank you, Tally. Okay, so down here is our Mako.
And now to the Geth base. Not something an intelligent mind expects to say.
No, not really. But, you know, it is when you fight the Geth. Okay, so there is... let me talk a bit first here. There is a couple of ways to handle going across the Skyway. My preference is to just plow through everything and ignore all the bad guys. Again, reminder, I am playing on casual settings. Not sure if that is even possible to do on higher difficulty levels, but I found that if you go fast enough, there isn't a lot of weaponry that actually impacts you, and what does tends to be lower caliber. So, I'm just going to plow through the Skyway. Oh, little cutscene here. There's the Geth ship. Leaving some marvelous presents for us.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
See how that missed us?
It's too weak to pinpoint, but there's definitely someone out here.
Ooh, I kind of drove right into that one.
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location. Any sign of movement? Lisbon could still be in there. It's only been a few days.
So I still have like half my shields here.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Woo. Woo. Okay, well, I normally don't go over that, but you know, whatever works. And also driving over the bad guys is lots of fun. Woo. I always forget this little thing is right there. It's a big pain.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
All
They must
right.
be close enough to see us.
So this is technically a side mission.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
But it really does give more impact to what we're doing. So I do like coming down into this tunnel. Again, something that's very easy to miss as you're just driving around in the Mako.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but the Geth really hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We could do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
He's such a jerk.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
All right.
They could survive out there, no problem.
Yeah.
They could find it, no problem.
Yeah, we can survive out there. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right, back into the Mako. And you definitely do want the Mako. Now, you're going up this little ramp here, and then you have to kind of make this sharp turn. So, yeah, do that carefully. Because otherwise you will run into walls. All right, and I think we turn to our left here. Yes, to our left. All right, we got another Skyway. What am I going to do? Drive through it! Yay!
The Skyway's crawling with Geth. Package is secure. We're leaving now. Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming Geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Whee! Haha! Driving over them is so much fun. Alright. Come on. Open. Open sesame. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Now we are past the Geth. And
Certainly don't waste time moving in.
to the end of our Mako journey.
Once we are inside.
That it? Everybody out?
Secured.
Alright. Thank you very much, Tally. Alright, so there's a door right over here that does have some loot behind it. And there's a bad guy to fight. So, just one bad guy. So, you don't have to do this doorway. It's optional, but I like to collect all the loot I can. So, I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back with you. Okay, just cleared that little hallway. Had a little pop-up surprise there. Like I said, there was just one bad guy there, but he does pop up if you're not looking for him.
We can't scratch this field. We need another way in.
Alright, so this is the field that we need to get past. So, the way to get where we need to go isn't clear. It's this little opening right here. and you're going to drop down. And I believe Garrus is going to say that it's a one-way drop. So yes, you can go down. You cannot get back out this same way. So this is a good save point if you would like to save.
This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
So yep, we have to drop down into this tunnel filled with debris. All right, we're going to turn around to our right.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
All right, I'll look into it. Stay put until the field is down.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll just find a small hole to hide in until the field is down.
Smart.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
Yes, that
Good
will
luck with
actually...
that field.
That'll actually be helpful. Is that it? All right.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Thank you, dear. Nice when my crewmates echo my thoughts. All right, let's go across this little impromptu puddle here.
Stupid machine. Access encrypted files. No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Oh, thanks, VI.
Shields down.
Okay.
That's it.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
Not technically staff.
Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
See, told you that ID would come in handy.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on Species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
Yep.
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
Necessary.
No wonder they were behaving so strangely.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
All right. So there's no other loot right in here. So again, the entryway is a little bit hidden. It's actually right around the corners here. So we came down this hallway and it's right around the corner here, which to me is kind of hard to see until you're like right on top of it. Nope. Weapons. Weapons are good. All right. If you're careful, we can take these guys out without being seen.
Heads up!
And they're dead. Ah.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings.
No, not
How do
really.
we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
A little bit of loot right around here. Give me a second while I... Actually, I'm just going to use Omni Gel. Alright. So this orb, you can interact with
This
it.
place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
But there's no answers there, so let's keep going. Not that any religion offers concrete answers. That's why you need to have faith. Alright.
Now it gets fun!
If you want to call it that, Sally.
Jammers online.
Really?
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright, here's another barrier. So, that other doorway that we saw before is that doorway right through there. Right behind the center of my screen there. So, that's the other doorway that we saw. So, this one here. So, there are two hallways out of here. There is this one to the right of the doorway, and that one to the left of the doorway. So I'll pull up the map here. I'll center it here. All right, so here we are in this room. The force field is right in front of us here. There's the hallway off to the left and the hallway off to the right. I am pretty sure the hallway off to the right is kind of a dead end with some Krogan and loot. So I'm going to quick do that first, and then I'll be right back with you. Here we are. I'm back in the room with the force field. That hallway off to the right down there is just the one with the Krogan and a loot container. So I took care of that real quick. And now here is really where the mission continues, is up these never-ending staircases.
Hostile spotted.
Yep, just a few.
Shields down.
Oh. Well, aren't you sneaky? Okay. So, this one is just information. So you don't need to get that one. Unless you want to. Alright, that's everything there. So the stairs up, again, are very kind of hidden here. So they're up against this wall.
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Alright, so that claw, I don't know if you saw it, but it was kind of going through a doorway. And that doorway is going to be very important.
Interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It may be helpful. If we can dislodge even one claw, the ship may.
Don't talk to me in the middle of a fight scene, guys. Alright. Oh, we got one more. Hiding. There we are. Alright, so...
Perimeter secured.
Again, there's another terminal. It just gives you some information. And I think there's some loot over here. Yeah, right there. Alright. But what we need is over here. So this is not loot. This is the shuttle bay door controls. So we're going to activate it here. Alright, this is a very important message. Do not click out past this unless you know what you're doing. That door that the claw was coming through, the shuttle door can be closed there. So the problem is that if the PSI is 30 or lower, it's fine. But if the PSI is between 30 and 34, the door slams down with enough power to shear through metal, aka the arm of the Geth ship. So, before one of my team loses an arm, no, not the team members, just the Geth are going to lose an arm. Okay, so we need to get this between 31 and 34. Okay, so there are these toggle valves over here, and you need to get the sum of them up to between 31 and 34. So 5, 7, 17, 11, and 13. So if my memory serves me right, we can do 17, 11, and 5. So down in the corner right next to your map, you can see it says warning high pressure. So if I take off the 5 there, it'll say pressure normal. That means it's under 31. If I do 5, it says warning high pressure. Now, let me just toggle 7, and it'll say emergency shutdown, and we have to start all over. So, the correct sequence is the 17, the 11, and the 5, which those of you that are good at math will know that that is between the 31 and 34 range. Okay, now we just need to activate. Yeah, that door was kind of dangerous. Whoops.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Alright, so now we need to backtrack to that room where the force field was. So, I will meet you back there, and I'll upgrade everybody's weapons and everything in the meantime. So I'll meet you back there. Okay, here is the doorway where that force field was. We're gonna go through here.
There you are.
Lisbeth!
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The Colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Alright, so here we are back at the room where we parked our Mako. So we just did a huge loop. And if you didn't do that doorway before with that little bit of loot, you can do that now. Alright, there's our Mako. Alright. Now we have to turn this baby around. Gently, 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 gently. Alright. And once again, repeat after me. What are we going to do on the Skyway? Blow right through it! Yay! Alright. Alright. And... whee! Boom! Just send enemies flying. It's great. And I mean, yes, they're hitting me a little bit, but not very much. Like, I never lose shields. Again, I am playing on casual. Disclaimer, disclaimer, caveat, caveat. Alright, and there's gonna be... okay, that guy's never come in there before.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
Oh, that was just your mom, Elizabeth. It's fine. Alright, now remember...
This is Juliana Bainham of Ferros Colony. Please, help us.
This is that little turnaround right here. Alright.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
It's a Mako, not a rover, but okay. Now, you can choose to keep going. But, yeah, I want to get out and kind of wrap up this little storyline. You don't have to. It's definitely not one of the main missions, but... it does play a big role.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Ferros has. The thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Okay, so now the order I chose to do this mission in, which is in between the Artemis Tau cluster and Novaria, so second in that group of 3 missions, means that I do not have high enough either charm or intimidate to get access to these 2 options. So I forget what level of charm you need to be at. I think it's 12. But if you have high enough charm, you can ask, what about the big picture? And you can actually avoid what's about to happen. Or if you can intimidate and just cut to the point and kill him. So I chose to do this second because I feel like that's the way the story flows best. But if you do this mission third and you have gathered enough XP from doing both Artemis Tau and Novaria, then you can have enough XP to max up one of these 2, whichever your preference is, and you can open those options up. So I don't have them right now, so I'm going to choose this option.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
I shot him in the face.
It's my fault. I knew what was going on and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it.
That's a good mom.
So what now, Commander?
I'll deal with the thorian, then make sure you're safe.
The colonists won't let you near the thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Alright, so the anti-tholian gas upgrade. So if I did not come down here and finish this little side mission, or if I didn't come down here in the first place and learn about Lisbeth, I would have totally missed out on the option to get this anti-thorian gas, which helps so much. So,
we'll stay out of your way until you clear a path.
Worthwhile detour. So, you have to equip it. So you have to go into your equipment and go into your grenades, and it's a mod to your grenades. So the anti-thorian gas right here. So you have to equip that, otherwise it does you no good. So let me finish doing all my other upgrades here. I'll be right back. Okay. Got everybody upgraded. And we have another Mako trip here. And yet again, what are we going to do? Blow right by him. Not as many enemies this way back. Thank goodness. Whee! Bowling for Geth. Alright. Now there's going to be a little cutscene right as we get towards this doorway here.
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
Okay, so this is easy to overlook, but this is an important option to make. basically whether to wipe everyone out and kill all the colonists, or to save the colonists, aka I am going to use the Tholian, the anti-Tholian gas with my grenades to pacify them rather than kill them. So it could be easy to just quickly go through this option without realizing the consequences. So I'm going to choose to leave the colonists.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Alright. Weapons out. Because there's lots of bad guys in here. Alright, what's left is the colonists up there. So I'm going to come up here and take a little bit of fire.
Incoming!
Ooh. And Tally is down.
I'm okay.
Okay, that grenade can go off anytime now. Those colonists are really bad shots. Okay, did that grenade not go off? Or did it just miss them?
Incoming!
Well, that was timing. Alright.
Perimeter clear.
So you have to be careful with your grenades. Don't use them unnecessarily. For some reason, I almost always need 2 grenades in that position there, and I don't know why. Alright. So here we are back in the complex. We're gonna go down here, and we got creepers. They like to run in circles. Oh, clear my line of fire, Garrus. Oh, shit. That was a colonist, not a creeper. Oh, I took down a colonist. Okay. Alright. If I remember right, we got some more creepers down here.
They're definitely protecting the ship. We've got to put one of those cargo bombs.
Alright. You just duck over to the side here and wait for that grenade. Crap, it didn't take out everyone.
Incoming!
Really? Alright, there's a grenade refill right around here. Frickin' finally.
I will destroy you! Incoming!
Tally, could you get behind some fire or some cover, please? There we go. Alright, I have to be very careful with my grenades. I only have 3 left.
There's a crane. You make sense of control.
Alright, if I
Lost
put
shields.
1 grenade right there. Whoa. You almost got a bullet to your head, Garrus.
All targets down.
Alright. I'm just gonna run up here and see if there's any loot. I don't think there is. Nope. Alright. So, what we need is to come right over here to this crane control. So you need at least 12 colonists to survive for some kind of benefits behind the scenes in order for the colony to survive. Well, it's not exactly 12 colonists, but if you're interested, look it up. For the Ferros mission, there's some things that you need to do in order to create this certain number of points in order for the colony to be considered saved. Colonists are just the easiest way to go for me.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
When a good man is pushed to his limit. That's the kind of thing that happens. Alright, so we need to go down these stairs. There's going to be another little cutscene here.
That thing is huge.
We haven't seen the thing yet, Garrus. That was a little bit of a time blooper.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela. What is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Understatement of the year. Problematic. Ew.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground in the new growth.
I hate these guys. They just circle around.
Negative contacts.
Over here, Commander. Definitely something different in this area.
Okay, so that little clue by one of your squad mates, it varies depending on who you have as squad, saying that there's something different in this area. That's the only clue that you need to look for something. So what you're looking for is this orange rectangle right here that's on one of these claws. And what we need to do is, and as we hover over it, it says Thorian Neural Node. And we need to shoot that spot. But that's not made abundantly clear. I mean, it's not made clear at all. So, we have to go...
I'm sure of that. We need to find more of these things.
So we need to go around and find more of these neural nodes and shoot them. And guess what? They're guarded by creepers! Surprise. Okay. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Okay. So, I'm going to see what I can do about speeding this up a little bit, because really, all this is just fighting bad guys and shooting nodes. Fighting bad guys and shooting nodes. Literally, that's all it is. So, not difficult, just a lot of shooting. Oh, yeah. My question is, how many Asari does it have inside of itself? That's just gross. There's one more bad guy. So this is back here. Oh, he was floating. Is he still there? Is he floating over here? Where is he? I think he's stuck. I don't think he's really there. I think he's stuck. So, we're gonna call him good. Yeah, you guys keep shooting at a wall. Alright, I believe this is the last node, so we're going to take care of this, and then there's going to be a cutscene after that. Alright, I believe this is the last node, so let's take care of this one, and then we should be done. Ouch.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
That would be nice.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
okay, it would have been nice to be asked if it's okay if she does this freaky mind meld thing with me before she just goes ahead and does it. You know?
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Okay, here's another decision to make. Again, to do with that point system of if the colony is considered saved or not. One of the things that helps gets you points is saving Shiala. I also don't feel like she necessarily did anything wrong. She followed her matriarch and got indoctrinated into the bad side. Like, that's not her fault. So, I don't feel like she should be killed for that.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
That is another reason why I believe she should live.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
All right. So, before we leave, if you haven't already, you can do some side missions. And there's also a merchant right here. Lidra is a merchant. So I'll just point out the 3 people that give you the side missions. Davin, right here. And May O'Connell, right here. And Matcha Doyle. So those 3, it's basically running around and getting water working and getting a power conduit and getting some food. So again, to do with that point system, if you didn't have enough colonists survive, if you didn't save Shiala, and if you need more points, or you're just wanting to complete the entire, all of the quests here, you can go ahead and do those 3. Now, there is one more cutscene yet to go. And so we're going to take this little jaunt back to our ship. And then once we get on board, there's kind of the meeting with the whole team. And we discuss things that happened here on Ferros. So around the corner. Down here. And Liara has some choice things to say about our new memories of Protheans. So that's always fun to hear. All right, back aboard.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Okay, little bit of a nitpick here. So later on in this game, I believe, and definitely later on in the series, they make a bigger deal of the Asari melding their minds with someone else. They make it more of a, oh, this is only done with someone we really care about or in unique situations. And here are 2 Asari that, boom, boom, are willing to mind meld with no notice whatsoever. So, a little bit of a It definitely propels the story forward, and it definitely needs to happen. At least with Shiala, it needs to happen in order for us to continue the story. And it definitely does help us with Liara to help us understand and put together the whole picture of the vision and what the vision actually means and things like that. But just that both Asari are jumping into this is a little off canon, I guess. At least from my perspective.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Ferros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure, why not? I just had to fight off a whole bunch of Geth and a Tholian, a ginormous plant creature. Why don't I talk to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGeni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You think?
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
No.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Oh my goodness. Can we slap this guy?
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
All right. And that concludes our mission to Ferros. So thank you so much for joining me on this rather lengthy mission. Next time we are going off to Noveria. So that leads to more complicated choices. And we're starting to get deeper and deeper into the choices that Mass Effect, I don't want to say forces us to make, but maybe allows us to make. Kind of a little bit of both. So there's a lot that happens in Noveria, so I think Noveria is actually going to become a 2-part episode just because there is so much that happens there. So I want to thank you for joining me for this episode. If you enjoyed this content, if you could please hit the like button down below, and I'd love it if you subscribed as well for more episodes with Ivana here. Thanks so much. And I'll see you next time.